Hey everybody, welcome to Wasm Cloud Wednesday for Wednesday, October the 13th, KubeCon edition. So me and many of the Cosmonic team folks are out at KubeCon this year, and we've had a roiling good time. We'll start with a quick update on how things are heading out here. Let's see. So on the schedule, yesterday we completed WebAssembly Day, which is something that Cosmonic sponsors as the keynote, or as the Diamond sponsor. And then I and Ralph Squillace serve as co-chairs of the event again this year. The event was absolutely phenomenal. We opened with a keynote where we talked about our sort of model and need for driving a greater level of abstraction here at the application and library layer. So I think we got a lot of good feedback on the talk. We took a new turn at how we tell this story. I'll make sure that I put these slides out where people can get to them. The talk will be on YouTube shortly as well for general accessibility. Microsoft showed up again with a number of good folks, and Cosmonics Taylor spoke on Bindles, which was super interesting. As we got through the afternoon, there were some absolutely phenomenal talks. Stuart and the Red Badger team got a lot of really positive feedback on that one. One of my favorites for the day was the single store talk with Bailey Hayes and Carl. They put WASM inside of single store, and they did just all kinds. It was a really fun, high energy demo. Highly recommend that everybody watch that. And what I loved the most is that about half these talks today were from users, not just folks building WebAssembly frameworks or trying to sell their vision for WebAssembly in the future. You know, there was Ant Financial Group, there is Sony spoke, Shopify, the large EU bank, as well as a bunch of others. So there's a bunch of great talks. I would recommend you watch them all. And then the keynote. And we also did a nice closing where we kind of thanked everybody and really did a call to action for more volunteers. We're already putting together the team for KubeCon EU 2022 in Valencia, Spain. So it would be great to have some additional volunteers if anyone's interested in coming out and helping. And with that, I'll go ahead and turn over to Jordan. And Jordan, I think you've got an update for us on how the poll's running on what languages do we support next.
Okay, sorry, hit the mute button from me. Yeah, so last meeting we discussed starting a poll to like kind of see where the community really was wanting us to go with supported languages, and you know, up to this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, got 10 responses, and I've gone through. How do you hide this bar? There you go. And applied an extremely proprietary algorithm to score this. And really, this is what we're looking at. Ranking anyone that did something first with 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. This is kind of showing where folks are leading. So we have no intentions on closing this poll for, I don't know, probably at least another week. So anyone that has not been able to participate, we really encourage to participate because you know, this is going to help drive the roadmap for WASM Cloud. I will include the link to the survey somehow. It is on the WASM Cloud Twitter and in the WASM Cloud general Slack channel. So if you need it, it's there. That's all I really got right now, Liam.
Jordan, did you want to maybe comment real briefly on the brew stuff?
Yeah, so that's just something I'm really doing on the side. Since the OTP release, the original WASM Cloud host was supported in Brew because it was a standalone Rust binary and it was a lot easier. I spent the last few days, you know, digging into Brew's formula documentation, and we've almost got it to the point where we can Brew install the WASM Cloud OTP 0.50 platform as well. I have a few problems with the linking, but it has it downloading and installing correctly. And the big thing is I'm no longer getting the Mac security issues that we were getting at the beginning. So that is not released yet, but hopefully within the next, by the next community meeting, we will have that all sorted. And
that's very cool. So forgive me if this is a dumb question. I have never built a brew formula before, but does brew compile when you install? And the reason I ask is because I'm curious whether, if we do the brew formula, will that work automatically on the M1 Max?
So the way, when I reached into the brew documentation, I found out it actually buried in there. It's not very well advertised. It does have functionality with GitHub Actions. So we can build it in GitHub Actions. What it does is it creates what they call a bottle you can go every version of Mac. You can go down to architecture. You can do Linux. So it supports all these different things, and then it automatically registers the hash for every OS and architecture type. The M1 specifically, that I don't have an answer to, but by the time we talk next week, I will have an answer for M1.
That's awesome. I don't know if you saw, but just this morning we merged a pull request from a community member that they checked in a fix to make it to fix our M1 build problems. I can now compile and run the Wasm Cloud OTP runtime on my M1 Mac, which is fabulous.
Very cool. So if we don't have Brew make the deploy the pre-compiled bottles, as they call, then we actually can have Brew build it locally at brew install blah. I've been doing that for my testing. It does take about 22 minutes, so it isn't the best experience, but if they don't have bottle support for M1, we do at least have that.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool to find out. I don't know if the bottles are actually labeled M1 or if they're, AArch64 or whatever it is that Apple calls their M1 chip.
So my question is are we still going to need we applied for signing keys from Apple. Jordan, you may want to stop sharing your screen.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries, buddy. We applied for signing keys from Apple. Are we still going to need those to be able to sign this as, Wasm Cloud?
You're still going to need them to sign the pre-built binaries by GitHub Actions if people still want to download the tar and install it that way. I don't want to go on record saying that Brew fixes that problem, because it might just be I have something cached locally. I haven't been able to fully test it, but I would say that the keys are still the right way to go.
Okay, great. Well, that should be in flight. I don't seem to have a note from Apple on that yet, but I did actually do the validation meeting with them last week. So I'm hoping as soon as they finish it up that we're good. So I'll keep everybody up to date and get those over to you as soon as we have them. Jordan, anything else on this? This is super great, by the way.
No, I guess the only thing is to tell your friends, get them to vote. Let's we're at 10. We'd love to get to everyone at KubeCon. Put it up on a banner, Liam.
Absolutely, I will work on that for sure. Just another quick update. We had the live event last Wednesday after the meeting, and it went phenomenal. Brooks was our presenter, and he did a absolutely great job taking folks through the new pet clinic demo and did a bunch of moving hosts around live. This video is available if you just go to any of the previous links, the bit.ly/WasmCloud. it will go ahead and restart this as a live play. And Jordan, I'd love to get this downloaded and get this up on the YouTube channel if you don't mind. We can tweet out links to there and make it a little bit more permanent. We could probably also edit the video just a hair, just to kind of take out some of the slow intro and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I know Steve is out right now. He's on a plane. Taylor's here working on my demo. I speak at KubeCon again at 3. Is there anything else we'd want to pull up and chit chat about today? All right, I think we'll keep this one as a quick meeting today so we can get back to KubeCon, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Just a quick reminder, a call to action. Valencia, Spain, May 17th is KubeCon EU, and we're already planning WASM Day, so get your demos ready. Start thinking about how you can show up and help out and contribute to help making this the kind of community we're all proud to be a part of. Okay, everybody, have a great week. Talk to you soon.
Awesome. Good luck today.
Thank you. Cheers. I'm on at 3 if anybody is on the live stream. Bye.